Hello everyone. Let's learn about cross-border e-commerce logistics information systems together. In this lesson, we will learn cross-border e-commerce logistics information and cross-border e-commerce logistics information systems. Cross-border e-commerce logistics information includes 1. The concept of cross-border e-commerce logistics information. 2. The characteristics of cross-border e-commerce logistics information. And 3. The role of cross-border e-commerce logistics information. Logistics information refers to the dynamic data generated along with various functions such as transportation, storage, loading and unloading, and packaging during the entire logistics process. It is not only the basis for close coordination among all aspects of logistics activities, but also an indispensable key factor to ensure the efficient operation of the entire supply chain. Cross-border e-commerce logistics information refers to the collective term of data, intelligence and news that reflect the actual stats, characteristics, and development changes of cross-border logistics activities, are processable and valuable to logistics operations. Cross-border e-commerce logistics data is a recorded and identifiable symbol. It is an objective description of the quantitative relationship in logistics activities in terms of numerical symbols, charts, words, etc. Information is the interpretation of data, and data remains information after being processed. Only after processing and interpretation can logistics data be accepted and understood by people, and thus become logistics information. Cross-border e-commerce logistics information covers a wide range of areas and has three characteristics. First, there are many information sources, wide distribution, and large amount of information. The larger the scope of cross-border e-commerce logistics system services, the more information sources and the greater the amount of information. Second, there are many types of information. There are different types of information in each link within the cross-border e-commerce logistics system. Relevant information between logistics systems, such as multimodal transport and with other systems, such as procurement systems, production systems, sales systems, order systems, etc., needs to be collected separately. Third, information is highly dynamic. The more dynamic cross-border e-commerce logistics information is, the faster its value declines. Therefore, enterprises have high requirements for the timeliness of mastering and utilizing cross-border e-commerce logistics information, and even determines the success or failure of cross-border e-commerce logistics activities. The basic functions of cross-border e-commerce logistics information include information collection, information transmission, information storage, information processing, and information output. Cross-border e-commerce logistics information is reflected in the basic role of central nervous system and support and guarantee in logistics activities, playing a role in communication, control, and management. Control role. Through mobile communications, computer information network, EDI, GPS, and other technologies, it is possible to realize electronic logistics information processing and real-time tracking of goods and vehicles. Smooth information channels are the prerequisite for cross-border e-commerce, logistics operation control, service control, and cost control. Management role. Cross-border e-commerce logistics information can be used for logistics channel planning and decision-making, warehouse operation planning, inventory management, delivery management, real-time operation monitoring, etc. The content of the cross-border e-commerce logistics information system includes system, overview, characteristics, and functions. The cross-border e-commerce logistics information system is based on logistics information. It is an integration of collecting, processing, analyzing, applying, Storing and disseminating logistics information in a cross-border e-commerce environment. Enterprises manage various information elements related to logistics activities, such as real-time tracking, transshipment, and proper delivery of orders and packages, as well as financial statement analysis of product logistics costs. As the globalization process of cross-border e-commerce continues to deepen, the ability of cross-border e-commerce logistics information systems to provide comprehensive services has become more significant. The cross-border e-commerce logistics information system not only meets the internal operating needs of logistics companies, but also meets the needs of cross-border e-commerce companies for regional warehousing management and order processing. With the rapid development of cross-border e-commerce, logistics, transportation methods have become increasingly mature and complete, and system interfaces have become standardized and transparent, thus more professionally meeting the customized business needs of B2B and B2C companies. With the improvement of system intelligence, the decision support functions of cross-border e-commerce logistics information systems have become increasingly prominent. By integrating multidimensional data such as inventory, package, trajectory, and logistics costs, it is no longer limited to internal management, but has also become the core basis for cross-border e-commerce companies to make strategic decisions. The automation level of cross-border e-commerce logistics information systems is constantly developing in depth, mainly reflected in the intelligent upgrade of storage facilities and distribution operations, the large-scale construction of smart warehouses, and the application of cutting-edge technologies such as robot sorting. Collecting and inputting logistics data is the first step in system operation. The core of this is to standardize raw data from inside or outside through a special collection subsystem and transmit it to the information system accurately and without error. In this process, the integrity and accuracy of the data must be strictly controlled, and the system's verification mechanism and defense against potential threats must be strengthened to ensure the safety and reliability of the data source. After logistics information is collected and input, it must be temporarily stored in the system before entering the processing process. The core of the storage function of cross-border e-commerce logistics information system is to ensure the integrity, security, and availability of data. Specifically, the system needs to ensure that information is not lost, distorted, leaked, and can be called at any time. At the same time, it also needs to scientifically plan storage capacity, optimize storage structure, and build a strict security mechanism. The efficient flow of logistics information is the core manifestation of system value. Cross-border e-commerce logistics information systems must have the ability to overcome time and space obstacles and deliver data to all functional links accurately and in a timely manner. In actual operation, the system needs to fully consider multiple factors such as information type, quantity and scale, transmission rate, and reliability to ensure that information is not distorted or delayed, so as to exert its due decision-making and management effectiveness. Logistics data usually cannot be directly utilized. It must be transformed into logistics information with practical application value through in-depth processing of cross-border e-commerce logistics information systems, and ultimately applied to production and management, thereby realizing its true use value. The output of logistics information is the last process of the cross-border e-commerce logistics information system and a key link in its value realization. The information output by the system must be in a human-machine visual form, striving to be intuitive, eye-catching, concise, and easy to understand, so as to ensure that managers can quickly obtain decision-making basis. Okay, that's the end of this class. We'll see you next class.